You guys see all that junk sitting out there in the grove and all the scrubby trees and piles and just all that mess that's out there in the 45-mile-an-hour windy hurricane we're having right now. And do you see this garage that you can push on with one hand and move the entire wall? And do you see these grain bins that are sitting in their tattered remnant form after the result of a derecho? Hello everybody, my name is Cole the Cornstar. I've been working on cleaning this stuff up for the last 5 years, and today is the biggest day we've had in the last 5 years. Because we're tearing those bins down, we are tearing this garage down and all of everything down here, out and about, all the scrub trees, all the junk, all this is coming down. It's getting taken out of here, getting a bulldozer in here, gonna smooth everything out, and we're gonna plant alfalfa.
From a dream, now here's reality. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me.
Well, what do we have here? It's Ron. Ron, you're here a day early, and I probably have 2 days of work that I still need to do until I'm ready for you. I don't need to sleep.
It's the least I can do. You know I was trying, it was never enough. I needed somebody, but it got too much. And I know that I've got my problems, and sometimes I lay them on you. But hear me out and give me a chance to say it out loud.
Oh, we thought we were gonna get started nice and smooth. Well, sometimes it just doesn't go like that. Dad just called me. He's over at Kirsten and Rusty's where we have the last 20,000 bushels of soybeans. He's trying to get everything going over there. Isaiah's gonna be here any minute to take a load of soybeans. We've been waiting a month to get an allocation load into the soybean plant. So we'd really like to get this in, and it's supposed to rain for the next couple days, and it's kind of a swamp where we have to get into. So we're gonna go help Dad quick.
We might need a pair of vice grips out there and maybe a hammer. I don't know if that will tap hard or not.
Hey, Isaiah. You want to show me how to disconnect the hour reader on this so I can use it without you knowing?
No, you can't.
Well, Ron showed up before I was ready for it, but that's all right. We're going to make this work. I really need to get this shed out here empty. This is where we put all our scaffolding. It's where we got a bunch of extra wire and stuff. And the rest, I think, is pretty much junk in here. But I need to get this out of here. I got to figure out a spot for it. I got to get that building cleaned out. That far end's got a bunch of tools and stuff yet. And we got wood and the seed tender, and we got another groundhog in the back. Get that out of here, won't be a problem. This door is brand new. It's never been used. Well, other than now, but it's like 10 years old. We want to keep this. So we're gonna be pulling that off, but we gotta let the wind die down a little bit because that might be setting us up for a trap. Now that the electricity is disconnected, the bins are pretty much all ready to go. These three on the right are gonna be going. That one's gonna be staying. All this concrete and stuff, gonna be ripping that out as well. We are keeping this auger. Actually, no, we are selling this auger. And over here, all this is gonna be getting picked up, and this concrete's gonna be getting ripped out. This used to be an old hog lot. So the concrete's just 4 to 6 inches thin. When we drive the semis over it, especially on that end, it just rips it up into big chunks. I like to make driveway through here, so that way we can go right into there with it. So that's the plan of attack. It's probably gonna change about 50 times, but we're just gonna kind of roll with the punches.
there, stay there. When my dad was younger, I think he was 17 or 18, he was in the Coast Guard, and after one storm in a bunch of seaweed up on the beach, he found this old anchor, I guess is what you call it. It'd be kind of neat to know the history, so if anybody knows anything about these things, put it in the comments down below. I'd love to. I'm going to take this thing home and...
If anybody lost an anchor 65 years ago, we have it.
It's solid.
Stuck in the same old situation. Another ball, another chain. The answer lies in the equation. But the question here is, will you lose or gain? Do I wanna know why? Really wanna know why? Some say live and let live. You care enough to be free. Keep on no matter come what may. Some say misery loves a little good company, but what I need is to fly high away.
What do we got going on over here?
We got rejected at 15.6, I think. So now we gotta unload them, get dry beans back there, and then we'll have to spike these beans off, which they're eventually gonna get them.
They just don't know when.
They just don't know when.
No, we don't spike beans, Dad. We're good farmers.
I spike beans. If that hopper bot, if our grain setup was done, this wouldn't be a hassle. We'd pull over the pit, dump them out, and
Or we can dump, you can dump half on, then you can pull the cart back under and put another half back on there.
well, since the cart's pretty well dry, I suppose we'd put the whole thing on there. What do you think? We'll just go ahead and put them on.
saying, put half on the dry in the back, and then pull under and get some of the wet, and then you.
A couple weeks ago when we were digging out the floors of the bins, getting those all cleaned up, that's what's on the grain cart right now, so those are good dry beans. Over at Chris and Rusty's, I guess they're coming in at 15.6% moisture. The place doesn't take them if they're over 15%, so that's why they're rejecting us. If we had a nice day today with sunshine, we could turn on the bin fan. We could probably get it to drop a whole point in not even a day. But it's kind of foggy out today, so we can't really do that. So we're trying to figure out what we're supposed to do. We've been trying to allocate loads literally for the last month. They haven't had a single opening for us. So today we were supposed to bring in 3 loads, and I think we're supposed to bring in 4 tomorrow. We're supposed to bring in the 1. Yeah, anyway. So, hopefully. Well, Ron's got a hole opened up for me yet. I'm gonna take the dump truck that's full of a bunch of lath and random wood. Since the hole upstairs is now demoed, I need to be getting rid of this. So I think no place better than a build bonfire underground where I don't have to pick up the nails. I like this a lot. Off the end of the garage out here in the Grove, there used to be an old windmill out here, and underneath of it was a well, and the windmill is what did the thing to do the thing with the water to pump it out of the ground. But come to find out, when we dug down there, there's still a bunch of water down there. And when Ron was moving that building foundation, he found a bunch of old lime over there, which worked pretty good because you're supposed to fill old wells with lime to get the water out. So that's what Ron did right here. So that's what we got going on with our lime situation. That actually worked out pretty good. The people who designed that, my grandfather, when he did that, he was thinking well ahead. He said, you know, when they go to tear this building down, they're going to have this lime here, and at that exact same time, they're going to be ripping out this old well, so I can use it for that. That older generation was always just thinking 9 steps ahead, so thank you, Grandpa. It's not close at all. I think Dad needs to switch the Oliver from 540 to 1000 on the PTO. Seems like it's pumping a little slow. On these older trailers, it's kind of like rock climbing. I got a handhold there, I got a foothold down there, and I got nothing in between. Ugh. Ah, that gives me the chills. I like that sound.
Oh, I feel so bad. Oh man, babe.
Come tend the garden.